So I'm Chef Marvin. I'm based in Atlanta. I really don't like to use the word healthy or health conscious because there's a lot of just a negative connotation that goes along with that. So I just say it's good food. And good food to me is if you're using something that's fresh or frozen or minimally processed. Yeah? So I'm going to do a couple of different recipes for you that are easy for you to do. They're recipes that you see the base and then you can adjust them. So they're interchangeable, right? And I think that's one of the ways that it makes it easier for folks to change their palate, if they will, expand their palate, if they will, and then have a lot of fun with it, because then you get to be creative. And that's one of the things that I love about being a chef. I've now been a chef for 30 years, and I've been blessed to have worked and traveled all over the world. And as Chrissy said, I have worked for kings, queens, or cooked for kings, queens, presidents, and first ladies, and all that good stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is play a little game. Chef says. So if you know this information, good. If not, it's okay. So I have this little game that shows how I connect the dots with food, because a lot of people just think food is something that you just consume and put in your stomach and then that's it, right? You guys think that? Or do you really like get into food and trying new things and different things and etc.? Because food is really exciting to me. So I'm going to try to show that side of it to you, where I'm connecting the dots. One, it's really good for you, and two, it's also exciting. All right, so Chef says, if you have somebody in your family that has diabetes, all right, that's a health challenge of sugar and insulin, right? And they might have to take medicine. If you have somebody in your family, stand up. Chef says, stand up. All right. Chef says, if you have somebody in your family that may have high blood pressure, stand up. No, keep standing. Don't sit down. Stood up for diabetes. Chef says, if you have somebody in your family that has a heart condition, stand up. Okay, nobody on that one. That's good. That's good. Last one. Chef says, if you have somebody in your family that may have suffered from cancer or has cancer or dealing with cancer, stand up. So, the reason why I do what I do is because I get to change lives. If you look around the room and look at how many people are standing up, the little things that I teach you and show you right now can change your lives, because a lot of the things that you're standing up for is preventative. You can prevent it by what you put in your body and how you live your life. Okay, you can sit down. Thank you for doing that. So, does anybody know what this is? All right, this is one of my favorite vegetables, actually. This is called celery roots or celeriac. Now, if I just cut it, right, and pass this around, I want you to smell it. I'm not asking you to eat it, just smell it. So we're gonna do scratch and sniff. You guys familiar with scratch and sniff? Or are you guys too young for that? Smell it.
I remember scratch and sniff.
Smell it.
And you're how old?
Smells like celery, right? Smells like celery? So I'm not going to make you eat this like this, but this is a vegetable that I use in a lot of different things. And
But
so,
you can eat it like that,
oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, for sure. Do you eat celery?
You like tomato?
All right, so, oh, you got one. So this is celery. You eat celery? No, just take these. Take these. That's good? All right. Because you said, oh. See, I always like challenging people that. So I take my knife and just go on the outside and take the skin off. And so now, it looks like a little white potato, right? But it's not. It's celery. So when I make a mashed potato, I put this in it sometimes. For today's application, I'm going to do a blend. And I don't like to call things smoothies, because typically when you get a smoothie, they take the blender and they stick a whole bunch of ice in it. They might add a little bit of fruit to it or some vegetables to it, and then they add a whole bunch of syrup or fruit juice, etc. That's not what I did. So we're not going to call what I'm doing a smoothie, we're going to call it a blend. Now, what's your name?
David.
David. Come up here for a second. Because I always say proof's in the pudding. Take a piece of that. Because you said ill, bite it. Does it taste like celery? You can be honest. Okay. Is it bad? Do you like it? Not bad, right? But when he first smelled it, he said ill. And so, yeah, we can pass some of this around if you guys want to taste this. Fruits and vegetables can be eaten once you pull them out of the ground or take them off the tree or whatever and you wash them. That's it. They don't have to be cooked. Okay? They don't have to be cooked. And in fact, the best way to eat them, meaning to get the most nutrients, the most minerals, the most vitamins out of them, is by eating them raw. It's by eating them uncooked. So, who knows what this is?
Avocado.
Ah, I like it. All right. So this quick little blend that I'm making consists of
You make this
celery root. I got some fresh spinach. I have some more celery. Coconut water, which you just tasted. Did you guys like the taste of the coconut water?
No.
Okay. I love it. No, that's good.
It's not my favorite.
Because drinking it by itself is one thing. Drinking it when it's used as a base for a blend, which is what I do, that's what I use as a liquid for the base of my blends. I use coconut water. Coconut water, if you drink 6 to 8 ounces of coconut water, it's like eating 15 bananas. It has that much potassium in it. It is full of nutrients and vitamins. All right? Say what?
That's a lot of bananas.
It is a lot of bananas, right? And so, one of the things that I talk about in this whole lifestyle is eating multiple meals, keep your metabolism burning, right? So my rule of thumb is you eat breakfast. Who eats breakfast? Okay. So you should eat breakfast, a snack when you can, between breakfast and lunch. Then you have lunch. Then you have another snack, and then you have dinner. When you consume things, it keeps your metabolism burning, right? It keeps you healthy, it keeps you fit, and it won't allow your body to store fat, which is why I'm this thin, because I eat a lot. And you may not think I eat a lot, but I also eat the right things. And so this is something that could work for breakfast, or it could work for a snack. So if I put the avocado in the blender, I put the spinach in here as well. My coconut water? Oh, stop it. Who doesn't like spinach?
I like spinach.
You guys ever seen Popeye before?
Yeah.
I got some pine nuts. They're pine nuts. You can use, anybody eat nuts? Anybody allergic to nuts? Alright. So, if you are, you can use sesame seeds, you can use sunflower seeds, you can use almonds, you can use walnuts, you can use pecans. The key is you don't want them to be roasted or salted. You want them to be what we call raw, so they're not processed. Alright? They're basically just taken out of the shell. So that's what that is. Gonna add a little nutty flavor. I have some fresh ginger and a little bit of agave to make it sweet. You guys familiar with agave? You can use honey.
What is it?
Agave is a sweetener, a natural sweetener that comes from a plant. Okay?
Oh, wait, right there.
And it's all natural. And so that's one of the other things that I'm big on, is using things that are all natural and less processed. So I'm not putting granulated sugar in here, all right? Or high fructose corn syrup. Just a little bit of that. And then we have some tasting cups.
Yes.
All right. So I want to pour this out.
Yeah, pour it.
Perfect. Okay. So. Oh, yeah, some coming.
They do. They
Perfect.
mix them up.
I don't know. So, it's green, right? And I call this like a green energy drink. The ginger gives you a little energy.
And a bite.
and a bite, right? The coconut water is going to give you some energy. You got spinach, so you got some vegetables in there. You have the celery root, right? It's good, right?
Yeah. Very good. And those pine nuts.
Yeah.